Hello and welcome to another update video about ETH. Only a quick middle of the day update. If you have participated in the live stream today, then you will already be aware of all the relevant levels here and the key things to watch out for. Still possible that we get this lower B wave actually, but it might actually be that the B wave already bottomed. It's not entirely clear at this stage. ETH is currently finding some rejection there at 1613, but let me first explain what this is about. So first of all, we're still observing here the 5-wave move down, so that we had a 5-wave move down here into the 11th of September lows. Yeah. So this was a 5-wave move down, which we consider a wave 1. At the moment, the preferred scenario is that this currently is a wave 2 pullback, and that a third wave afterwards should take us down lower, potentially even into the region eventually of $1,300 to $1,200. If this is a wave 1, then this seems likely. So at the moment, I primarily see this here as a corrective pullback. That shouldn't be a surprise. We talked about that in the last couple of days. However, it should be a decent 3-wave pullback, and higher is still expected because the first move up here was a 5-wave move. That typically makes it quite likely that a 3-wave pullback will hold a higher low, which it did. It can still come down lower, but ideally it doesn't go below 1551. So that's really the key support here. A little bit of uncertainty there because the B wave can be very short, can be very long, and this is really just for reference and guidance, this support area. It's not an area that the B wave has to get into. It's also not an area that, if it's broken, will invalidate a B wave. Yeah, B waves are extremely chameleon-like and flexible. I explain that very often, and B waves are typically no waves, in my opinion, that should be traded. However, the bigger picture can of course be traded, and yeah, we might have to assume that the B wave is finished already and bottomed here today. No, it was yesterday. But to get a first indication for that, I need to see a break above 1613. I'm talking about a sustained break here, which might happen as it looks like, but it's a bit too early really to confirm it. Because then we could say that we are obviously already in the C wave, because this is a micro resistance level and it would be too high for the X wave. But there seems to be a bit of upside pressure, yeah, so I think there are decent odds it's going to break and it's going up more directly, which is anyway expected higher into resistance, yeah. And still though, I will not be able to confirm it until the A wave high is breaking, which is the Tuesday high at 1620, 1621. The price should then get into this region here in the wave 2 resistance area between 1638 and 1700. This is where the decision will take place. Ideally, somewhere there, the price should get rejected and move down in a third wave. This is going to be the key area. If the B wave already bottomed, then first of all, we've got these resistance levels, 1638, 1664. That's going to be a strong one, honestly, 1664. Yeah, we've got this previous resistance and Fibonacci resistance, the golden ratio, one of the most relevant Fib levels, yeah. So that's a level to watch. By the way, do you see this inverse head and shoulders that we have here? I can only stress that. Oh yeah, okay. So, and then we've got the 1-to-1 ratio at 1674. So there's going to be a cluster of resistance there. But yeah, can you see that inverse head and shoulders that's playing out here? It's a bit of an ugly left shoulder, but we've got a neckline here at 1620. You've got the left shoulder, which is a bit ugly, head, and the right shoulder. So that might take it higher, yeah? And might lead to price get to around about 1664, maybe even 1700. If the price develops a 5-wave move to the upside, above resistance, yeah, and above the end of August high, then we have to assume that a more lasting low has been established, and that potentially here the new rally towards $2,500, $3,000 starts. But we are not there yet. We cannot confirm it without seeing that first impulse above resistance. Okay, so hopefully that's clear. And yeah, as I said, it seems like it wants to get into the resistance area. And please be mindful of that inverse head and shoulders pattern on the chart. That's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.